All right, this is 1306 Hatcher Loop in Providence Lakes, Brandon. See, it has the 3-car garage. Let me give you a little view of the neighborhood. See, we have a kind of a cloudy, rainy, not even a day, more like a week. But we do need the rain, so. And it's actually cooled things down, so I'm not exactly complaining at the moment. So it looks like they pressure washed the driveway with all the rain. Some of the mulch is shifted. We've all mulched the property pretty well. Okay. I have the sheet in my car, so I don't have all the statistics handy, but of course that's all available online. Let me give you the tour. So when you walk in, this is, I would say this is your formal dining room area or an office to the front. And then right here is going to be your formal living room area, or some people put a pool table. It's all personal preference. Your master's off to the right. The rest of the house is off to the left. So let's take a look to the right. We have Berber carpets. Pretty good view of the pool from the master. It has, you see the little fence there. There is a road behind that wall, but it's pretty quiet. It's a road. It's a road in the community. It's not like the main road, but it is a throughway in the community. And you can see there's some decent roofing here that covers rain. So it's kind of a, sometimes like see where the 2 columns are, sometimes the house just has that for cover. This is like double. So that's nice. It's all the way going across like that. It's part of the roof line. All right, so let's check out the master. Because of the year built, it has a little shelving. Some of the homes in the late 90s, early 2000s have that. Mine has it. Mine's an 03. Has his and her closets. This must be hers. Still has some of the racks. So we have tile floor in the actual bathroom. And once again, we have our builder's grade basic countertops. You have your tub straight ahead, shower to the left. But it does have the 2 sinks, one on either side, toilet area. View of the street. This one's not frosted. So, okay. So we have master on this side of the house. Oh, you can see they have an alarm system here, fan on the wall. Has the modern ceilings. It's like a knockdown texture. It's not popcorn. With this chandelier, they probably put a dining room table here. I think it should be vice versa. I think it should be here, and this should be family room, or formal. But everyone has their own preference, and of course, some people would put a table right here. You can see the light, so some might put a nook there. Without question, your family room, your lounging area is here. TV on the wall. More shelf space there. And then your kitchen is right here. You can see it does have gas. It looks like an older stove. The actual microwave looks pretty good. Fridge. It's okay. It's stainless, but it's not newer. The hardware on the shelves look good. So from here, you can see the pool really well. You can see the family room well. Little island here for people to sit at. Dishwasher, stainless. Could use a backsplash. Could use lighting underneath, things like that to enhance it. So you have your laundry room here. And then your pantry here. So pantry and laundry just beyond reach of the kitchen, and then you have your pocket door as a sound barrier to the laundry room. Another alarm system panel, 3-car garage, which I'm a huge fan of. Hot water heater, AC. Doesn't look brand new, doesn't look horrible, but you can see it has the dirt and the grime, so it's not new. You do got your block wall, so it's a block house. See, this is your typical garage. The other one had that finish to it. This has just concrete, and then there's lots of stains and stuff like that. So it could be cleaned up or fixed if that's important. Everyone has their own preference of how cleanly they like the house to be, but it does look nicer that way. This is your irrigation system. So it has Verizon and other things. This is a gas hot water heater. This little gizmo is a giveaway that it's gas hot water. And of course we saw the gas stove as well. I'm not sure what that little pipe is. Okay, let's check out the rest of the house. We've seen the master, the laundry room. Looks like down there is probably a bedroom. Probably the guest bedroom, bath, pool bath, right? So you should have bedroom and bath here. Yeah, 2 bedrooms and a bath. So once again, a little bit of a nook. So it's all Berber carpet in here. Typical closet. And then you have your basic countertops. So there's not a lot of money spent in the bathroom of these homes. And then you have the other room down here. So you have this half wall right there. I know these videos, you're at my mercy of everything that you can see. I try to capture what I can. I see a little L-shaped divot there. I'm not sure what that is. If at one point, a water stain maybe. Remember, every house is as is with right to inspect. We try to find out what we can in advance, and then we thoroughly comb the house as well. That looks like just dirt in the pool as opposed to be needing to be resurfaced. We'll go out there in a second. So at the end of the house, end of the room this is like your guest room with pool bath. So it goes all the way to the other side. So it's narrow or shallow, but it's long. I'm sneaking up on a squirrel. All right, so now this right here is I'm a big fan of pocket doors myself because it doesn't take up any space and it could be a sound barrier, so that's nice. No surprise, this countertop is outdated like the others, so they're consistent. They just have not done any of them. So this one is a shower only. The other bathroom, I'm trying to think, was it tub only? I know the master had both. I think both of these homes have been the same, where they have 3 bathrooms, 3 full baths, and similar. So like I said, you know what? Maybe it does need to be resurfaced. I think it's more than just dirt. I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. So that's a couple grand to resurface the pool. I don't think that's just going to come clean with a vacuum. I think it's going to have to be redone. So you got a fenced-in backyard. That's a heater right there. That's a pool heater. That's not the AC system. So that's a nice feature. Like I said, on the other side, this wall is the subdivision wall. So it's a nice solid brick wall. And this neighborhood, like basically this way is a dead end. So as you come down this road, you're going into this last little phase. So I don't know, there's maybe 40 homes on this loop. But that's the only one that would be only people that would be coming down this road on the other side of this wall that are in this phase right here. It's not a throughway, it's a dead end. So it makes it less busy of a road. So this fence, you can see the interior panel, so it's probably the fence of this house. The same with this, so you can always update it to a PVC or split it with the neighbor, but it looks like this house owns that fence. So as I showed you earlier, you have all this enclosed. Doesn't have the sliders that go all the way past the window. You know, I like those where you can push it all the way back and have this wide open space. You can hear a car right there. It's completely enclosed. Not a lot of space, but enclosed. Now this makes me wonder what that is. If that was something has to be sealed or fixed. You know, homes are not supposed to have random blue tape on it. Looking at the comps, I did feel this house was priced high. As you mentioned, if you'd liked one, we can always talk price. Just want to take another peek at the other side of the house real quick. Looks like they sodded maybe. There's your AC. To me it looks not very new. Looks like an older unit. So, I'd have to look at the comps again, but you know, just looking at it at first I thought it was overpriced. But if you really like the house, you know, some sellers will come to the reality that, you know, you're only going to get a certain amount for the house, so why sit on it? Every situation is different. Some people have too much tied up in it and they can't take the loss, or they're not willing to. So they sit there and dream about getting a full price offer. So a little storage space. It is cold in here. I know it's one thing you can't tell in the videos. The AC is working well, so it is nice. Here's the thermostat. The last house was 79, this one's 76. Everyone has their preference. I've heard of some people at 72. You know, up north, people, it's different. Up north, they're using oil or heat, and then you try not to make the house too warm because it's expensive. When I lived up in Maine, I think we tried to keep the house no warmer than 72 or something in the low 70s. But down here, you keep it a little bit warmer because it gets expensive to make it cold. So, you know, my house, I keep it about 77, 78. But there's some people that they want it colder. So, but 76 is actually a pretty respectable and cold temperature, you know, compared to most homes down here, and it won't kill you on the electric bill. All right, well, this wraps up the house for Hatcher.